So 19-game winning streak comes to an end. Just talk about how proud you are of what you accomplished during that time and what it's going to take to start over.
Yeah, that's great, and all those 19 games, and the last time we lost was a 53-0 shellacking versus Muskegon at home, and we talk about that being some of the best things that happened to us because it's very humbling, and so that's one thing. As much as I hate to lose, that's one thing we can take away is the little things. And so we're going to watch film, and we're going to see, missed blocks, misreads, our back pedals were off, holding, stuff like that, missing a trap block. And so when we watch film, we've got to fix those things. And I've always said the teams that can shrink their mistakes, and we had a ton of them tonight, the teams that can shrink their mistakes towards the end are the ones that can make a long run. So obviously I'm proud of that 19-game win streak, but that's kind of irrelevant now. And we've got to go back to the drawing board and get ready for the OK Green schedule.
So it seemed like you guys had some sparks on offense at the beginning of the game and the beginning of the second half, but nothing really seemed to get going defensively. It felt like they ran all over the field. Just talk about what it'll take to improve.
Well, I really credit our D-line. I mean, we were outsized. I don't know by how much weight, and they've got some big guys up front, and when you give, number 5 a chance to throw it around with his athletes, I think number 6 is as advertised. And I thought number, was it 12 or 17? 13, the other receiver, I thought he did a good job. And their backs ran well, in that zone scheme. So they did. King did a ton of things right. They came out to play, and they handed it to us. And like I said, I told our kids that regardless of what that said, it's not going to change how we feel about them as a staff. But what will change is how they come out of practice, on Monday, and how they watch film and internalize it and try to get better. Those are the things that make you love a team, not wins and losses. So I'm hoping they respond. I'm sure they will. They're the type of kids that will, and get ready for Grand Rapids Union.
How much do these games kind of make you guys better just from playing them, win or loss?
There's no doubt. You like to schedule these in those first 2 games, Lowell's a perennial power, King's a perennial power. So when you play those in the first games, they're great measuring sticks, Their conference are kind of games you have to play. And then so when you get these 2 kind of ways to test yourself, coming out over on a 2.5-hour bus ride, having to get off the bus and play in somebody else's stadium, that's a great test. And so it's great to have that experience, because if we have to play on the road in the playoffs, that's the only way you can simulate that is by playing really good competition.